Good morning, it's gym time. After that, I wanted to stop by this French bakery to get a nice pastry to enjoy for later. I was just kind of looking on Yelp and Googling some that were nearby, so I plan on stopping at one. My best friend Oliver is in town. I'm gonna do my best to meet up with him and our friend Daryl a little later. I don't know, today might not actually be the best day for that. I think today is probably gonna be more of a catch-up day, so the possibilities are endless, so I guess we gotta get started and see what happens. So I just got to the bakery. I'm gonna go ahead inside and see what they got. Chocolate tart as well. Thank you so much. So we got our amazing pastries here. Couldn't really pronounce them, but they looked delicious. This is a treat yourself kind of moment because all the hard stuff is over with. For dinner tonight, I was thinking about making a mushroom ravioli or agnolotti of some kind. I don't know if I really want to go through the labor intensiveness of creating the dough, so I might just buy a pre-made pasta dough from a pasta shop that's local around here. Honestly, that's one of the things that I love about being in LA. If there's something that like is a specialty, something that you want, you can generally find it out here. It's always good to support local shops. It's not always going to be the cheapest to do, but it does help support local business in your community. And usually the quality, in my opinion, is better and it tastes better because it's made with love. Would you rather go somewhere that mass produces a bunch of things or enjoy something that one person took the time to slave over and really perfect? That's the difference. I know it sounds kind of bougie, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud. I'm like, yeah, you know, just go and find some specialty store to buy your pasta and buy some French pastries or whatever. But this is genuinely what I enjoy doing on my weekends, is just checking out some new spots around me and really immersing myself into my surroundings. Life's too short to just kind of work everything away and not really enjoy little things like that. I know, it's kind of crazy that I'm saying this because I used to be a workhorse. I literally just expected to work like a dog all the time and get very little out of it. And then when I was off, I would just do nothing because I was so exhausted from working so much. I also never really did anything. Like, I never really had any super cool, awesome experiences because I was like hoarding all of my money, which you're supposed to save money, but I was never like I was saving for a goal. I was just saving it because I was scared to spend it. So now I'm getting to a point where I'm realizing that I am appreciating a certain quality of my life and I'm budgeting to enjoy these little things that I never really took the time or put the energy to do before. I'm just like allowing myself to enjoy little things like this. Class, and it is officially happening because we're signing up right now if this wants to go. Do you ever just feel terrible? Self-inflicted, of course. Last night was a very, very long and kind of crazy night. Learned a lot about myself, like the fact that I cannot hang. I thought I could hang, and I learned last night that I most definitely cannot hang. I didn't go to bed until 4:30 in the morning last night, and that's not me. Like, woke up feeling absolutely terrible and almost like, okay, well, this is what you get because you don't do this stuff. You know that you don't do this stuff, Now you feel terrible. My friend Oliver is in town from St. Thomas. He, my friend Michelle, and I all went to dinner at Catch last night. Great dinner, amazing. There were drinks. We decided to go out after that to have a couple more drinks because everyone was excited that he was in town. So we did that. It's like kind of a fun time, and he just kind of kept buying us more drinks, and he was buying Michelle Sprites, but it was like every time my glass was almost empty, I had another one. I don't really drink socially. When you're sitting down and drinking, it is much different than when you are like up and out and about and just like dancing or whatever. And then it comes time to go home. A couple of our other friends were like, okay, well, let's go to Norm's and get food. And Norm's is like, you know, a typical late night diner where you go when like you've had a drunken, crazy night and you just need to get some food in your stomach. Gosh, we went there. I feel like with nights like that, it always starts off like such a great time because you have a couple libations, and it always just gets to a point where you hit a wall and then it's just not fun anymore. And I just remember wanting to go home so badly because I don't even like being out like that and social. You know, when you're just done and you just want to be home and go to bed, like that's where I was. I was just like really not trying to be out anymore. Plus it was cold. After I ate, especially, I was just done. Like, as soon as I'm full, as my food is digesting and it hits me how full I am, I just want to go home and just sit, not be in a restaurant around other people. Like, I don't understand that. I think 3-4 hours, that is too long for a dinner. If it's like a special occasion, maybe, but some people will go to a restaurant and stay the whole night. And I'm like, how are you doing this? Like, you don't, obviously you don't want to be home, but I like being home. It's kind of selfish too, not just selfish for the restaurant, but selfish for the other people who would like to come in and dine in that space. We finally make it back home after like 3 more hours of being out. It was just like silly. It's just one of those things where I'm like feeling it today and I'm like, it was fun, but I did not need to be drinking like that. So I woke up today and I told myself never again. But I made myself get up. I'm heading to F45 now. This is probably gonna kill me, to be honest. If you guys don't see an update after this, it's because I died. The gravity of what I'm about to do to my body right now is starting to hit me. Oh my gosh. And I'm keeping this hat on because my hair looks crazy. Hi, baby.
Good, bro.
How's Sleeping Beauty doing?
He's sleeping outside.
Is he in the hammock?
No, not even that little ass chair.
What? You okay? Sleeping Beauty. Hello, Mr. Beauty. You okay?
Yeah.
You did? Probably need some food. I guess we probably should have switched to Sprite like Michelle, huh?
Right. I bet she's just fine.
She's fine. So Oliver made it back safely. We are about to head down to this area called Riviera Village where we're gonna do a little walking. There's supposed to be a place on Wednesdays that you go and everyone goes there to get burgers. So we're gonna do that. Pretty excited because I'm starving right now. We're just gonna make a bit of a night of it. It should be perfect timing once we get our food and everything so that we can head down and watch the sunset at some point. Yeah, it should be a nice night tonight. A nice date night.
Yep.
I like that we have so many date nights, babe.
We're pretty sick. We're pretty sick.
I appreciate that. 2.5.
All right, 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Okay,
That was the next one.
that's fair.
Well, that's plenty of time. Probably only gonna be like an hour and
Ooh,
a
it's
half.
chilly. Why didn't you bring your hoodie? I hate when you don't bring a sweater for yourself. You get sick, then I get sick.
No, I'm not gonna get sick. What's it called?
Damn, why are people so nosy? They're like trying to peek through the grate so they can see what's in there. Like, is that important to them?
There's something in there.
Like, what is
They're
this?
like treasures.
Seriously, they were like really trying to peek in through those tiny little holes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, so the burgers were great, but the weather was very cold, so we cut it short.
Oh yeah. But the burgers were fire. And the ribs, no complaints.
So it was a burger with a double patty, cheese, caramelized onion, and some kind of sauce, and a
Lucy
full
sauce.
or the Juicy Lucy sauce.
Juicy Lucy sauce.
Yeah.
That was fire.
And it was a
like
full
a
order of
garlic
fries.
aioli almost, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. And
All for
mad
$5.
Mad fries.
I did not expect much for a burger and fries for $5, but it's crazy because you can't even get a burger and fries at McDonald's for $5, but we got all that food. And yeah, it was pretty good. I think on a warmer day sitting outside it would definitely be a little better, but it was good to experience it at least once. Didn't get to walk around though again because it was freezing. But now we're heading home for a little bit of bay time. Maybe watch a movie or a little show. And yeah, that's kind of gonna be our night.